Hello everyone, welcome again to my channel, Dobong Briton. This is Nurse Haji. So today I want to show you how to build a dialysis machine. Specifically, it's the Braun Dailog machine. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to like and subscribe. So first of all, before we start, I want to show you the different parts of the machine. Okay, so here is your Braun Dailog Plus dialysis machine. Okay, so as you can see, it's got this 15-inch touchscreen monitor. So it's got the interface, you can adjust all the menus and all the prescription, all touchscreen there. Okay, and here down below, okay, you got your heparin pump. There you go. You can adjust this, open it. All right, there you are. Then this is to open the clamp. There you go. Secure the syringe, and you've got the selection as well. You can choose between 20 mils, 30 mils and 10 mils. So you just rotate this according to what you're gonna need. So 30 mils, that again, 10 mils, okay, and back to your 20 mils. Okay, right. So we've got two pumps in here. Got one for arterial pump, and we've got one for the venous pump. Okay. Also, you've got the transducer pressures here for venous and arterial pressures. Okay. Also here you've got this safety air detector. So once the machine is on, there is a light in there and it detects any air that goes in. So just clap it, push, snap in there. Okay, and you've got this automatic clamp. Okay, so once it detects air, it clamps the tube. Okay, all right. So basically we've got port here for our acid, okay, acid solutions or acid concentrate. We've got here bicarb cartridge holder. Okay, so basically we just press in there and then we put the cartridge in. There you go. All right, dialyzer holder, that's pretty straightforward. Since we're using a centralized water system, the reverse osmosis, feed on the back of the machine, we've got these two port. Okay, one for online infusion. Okay, so you just click this on the top and then that will open in there. As you can see, there's port in there, and same with the venous line. Okay, there you are. Okay, so it just snaps there in place to close it. And lastly is your couplings. Okay, so you got dialyzer couplings. Okay, one for venous, which is the blue, and red for arterial. There you are. So that's basically the parts of Braun Dailog. Okay guys, so today I'm gonna show you how to line Braun dialysis machine. So I'm gonna show you things we need for lining the machine. So first of all guys, we need the dialysis lines. Okay, so this line is specifically made for Braun machines. Okay, So that's the bloodline systems for hemodialysis. Okay, we're gonna need dialyzer. Okay, dialyzer comes into different sizes. Okay, so that acts as your kidney to filter all the solutes and toxins and excess water in our blood. Next is the bicart cartridge. Okay, so that's your sodium bicarbonate. Alright, it's powder made. There you go. It gets activated when mixed with RO water. And lastly, we need the acid. Okay, acid concentrate is basically your electrolytes. Okay, mainly you got the potassium in there, okay, calcium and glucose. So all of this is being prescribed depending on your, on your patient's blood chemistry. So let's get on to building the machine. Right, so basically we're gonna start by putting our dialyzer. Okay. So this is how dialyzer looks like. There you are. Okay, so this is your artificial kidney. Okay, so you got two ports in there, one on the top, one at the bottom. Okay, so you got one for arterial port and you got one for venous port. And same thing, as you can see on the side, that's where your dialyzer coupling goes. Okay, one for arterial and one for venous. Okay, so your dialyzer, okay, goes into your dialyzer holder. So, okay, so once the machine is started, okay, we'll do the acid. This line out. There you are. And put it into your acid container. There you are. And next thing to do is put the bicart in place. Okay, so you got two seal in there, so just gonna remove that cap and remove this one too. Go. Open the bicart holder. Here you are. Put this one in place. Okay. And then just snap that in place. Okay. There you are. Okay. Okay, so inside the pocket of these dialysis lines, you got three lines inside. Okay, one is you've got the venous line, which is the blue colored one, and you've got the arterial line, which is the red color, and you got the online infusion line. Okay, this is also used for hemodiafiltration. We're gonna start putting the arterial line first. Okay, so when you start, it looks like too complicated, but there's two ends on this line. Okay, one that goes to the patient, and the other one goes to the dialyzer. Okay, let me show you this. Okay, so basically your arterial line looks like this, right? So you're gonna need to find these two ends. One that goes to your patient line. The other one is, you know, this funny looking shape one. That one that goes to your dialyzer. Now let me show you how to line this machine nice and easy way. Okay, so first of all, we're still holding these lines. Okay, so the patient line. Okay, we're gonna put the patient line on the side of the machine, so you can see. Okay, gonna secure the line in there. Snap that in place. Okay, you're gonna open the arterial pump. Okay, you're gonna put the lines in there. So you remember, as you look at it, you know, red, you got lines in there to follow, as you can see. It's red lines to follow. That means that's your arterial port or arterial line. Okay, so we're gonna feed that in there. This can just be manually rotated in here. There you are. And then that stays in place. There you go. Okay, now we're just gonna close this. Okay, we got this line. Right, so this line goes to your, as you can see, we're just gonna follow the red line. Okay, and this bubble catcher is gonna go here on this chamber. Okay, and that one just gonna put it in there. So as you can see, I'm still holding the line for the dialyzer, and that's the other end of the line. Okay, so we're gonna put that. Okay, this one's gonna go on the dialyzer. We're just gonna remove the cup from that dialyzer. Okay, there's a cup in there that we have to remove. There you are. And that just goes on the top, like so. So that's basically the basic setup of the arterial line. Now, going back to the lines. Okay, we've got chamber there, and you can see we've got a pressure port in there. Okay, so this bit, that's where it's gonna go. Alright, so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna take this off. Take that bit off. There you are. And then that we're gonna go, okay, that's gonna go there. There you are. Okay, so that's your pressure transducer in there. Okay, all the loose ones we're just gonna clamp. You know, I believe in clamping all the lines to make sure that there will be no blood leak later on. And in here, as you can see, okay, this is your heparin line. Okay, so when we put the syringe in there, okay, we connected this to the other end of the syringe, and your heparin is gonna be introduced to your arterial line. But at this point, okay, we're not, most of these days we don't use heparin, we use Clexane, so we're not gonna use this. So I'm just gonna clamp this off. There you are. Okay, and I can just pretty much hang this somewhere there, you know, so it's out of the way for our demonstration. There you are. Okay, and going back in here, I'm just gonna feed that through. Feed that in there. Feed this one there. And there you are. Okay, so that is your arterial line done. Okay, moving on to the venous. So your venous line is your blue line. So it's pretty much the same looking. There's two ends on the lines again, similar to arterial line. So the end that we're looking for is one that will be connected to the patient, and the other one is this funny looking shape end which is connected to your dialyzer. Okay, so I'm gonna grab hold of these two ends again. Okay, so basically I grab hold of these two lines, patient line and the dialyzer line. Setting up the venous line is pretty much the same as your arterial line. Okay, so holding the patient line here, right, that's gonna go on the side of the machine there. There you are. Okay, so following your venous line, okay, it's a long line, and the other end you're gonna have this bubble catcher. As you can see, there's you know, fine filter in there. Okay, that's to catch all the blood clots, okay, in the chamber. So this one will go on this air detector. Alright, so first we're gonna put it on, in place. Yeah. Okay, so we put that in place. Okay, we're gonna open this chamber and we're gonna prime the line in there. So this is your air detector sensor. Alright, so once it's primed in there, okay, we're just gonna feed through the line. There you are. And then there's a lever in here to open up the plump. You can see a lever to open up the plump. So for us to be able to feed the line in here, we're gonna have to open this, then push the line. Okay, you can release the plump and just feed the line through here. There you go. Make sure we close the air sensor, air detector sensor. Okay. Next on the line is this long tube again. Alright, so this is your pressure sensor. Okay, so we're gonna remove the pressure sensor cap. Here you are. And then that's gonna go, so we say blue to blue. So we're just gonna twist that in there in place. There you are. Okay. Next line. Just gonna. Okay, next line is we're gonna feed this through that line thing in there. Alright, so that's like the T piece in there. Okay, I'm gonna show you where it's gonna go later. T piece in there, and I'm holding the last bit of the line, which is the dialyzer line. Okay, so there's a cup in there. We're gonna take the cup off. And then at the end of the dialyzer, then at the bottom of the dialyzer, there's another cup in there. So we're gonna take that off as well. That's where the venous is gonna go. Venous line, just screw it in there. Okay, so that's basically our setup of our venous line. Okay, As I said, you know, I'm a happy clamper here, so just clamp all the unused lines. Make sure that there's no blood leak when we prime the machine, or water leak. Alright. And lastly, I'm gonna show you the HDF line. Okay. So you got two ends again on this line. That one. That one. Okay. Here you are. Right, so this line go to the HDF pump. Right. Okay, so basically we open this HDF pump, or the venous pump. Okay, T-piece goes there, okay, on the left side. Okay, so we're just gonna feed this through, and then we're just gonna feed it manually, you know, by rotating this motor or this pump. There you are. Okay, until it's secured on the line. Okay, I'm gonna close this. Okay, so that line, just gonna secure it in there. So that's your T-piece in here. Alright. Well, the other end is one I'm holding. Yeah. Okay. This is gonna go on the T on the top. There you go. So you can see the venous T line. Okay. So this is where it's gonna go. I'm just gonna remove the cup in there. And then there's another cup here. And I'm gonna connect it there. There you are. Okay, so that's basically your setup of your HDF line. Okay guys, sorry, you just need to add this arterial one. Okay, arterial line goes to your arterial, which is the red one. Okay, that goes in there. So just screw it in there. There you go. So you got red to red, and then you got blue to blue, blue to blue. Okay. So once the machine has done all its tests and it's all passed, okay, and it's ready to be connected. Okay, so basically we're gonna connect the T-piece, okay, from the HDF line, okay, to this port. So we're gonna open this port, okay, and we're gonna screw this there. Screw that on line there. There you are. Okay. Then I'm gonna grab the arterial line from the side of the machine. So the arterial line, we're gonna connect it to the T-piece of the HDF line. There you are. Okay, and the last setup is to get the blue line from the side of the machine, it's the venous. Okay, at this point we're gonna remove this connector, because we don't need it. And then we're gonna open the blue chamber in there. Okay, and that's where we're gonna put our venous line on the blue chamber. There you are. Okay, so that's it. That's your whole setup of Braun Dailog. There you are. So there you go, guys. Hopefully you learned something today. I know some of my subscribers wanted to see how to build this machine. Mostly some of my co-workers who work with me here in the renal unit. So this is how you set up the Braun machine. Hope this helps. If you like this video, you give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if there's anything else you want me to feature on my channel. And don't forget to subscribe. Okay, until next time. See you. Bye bye.